2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Heat in Miami. For Miami, no question, they've got this game penciled in as a win, but they still have to go out and make plays. They'll look to grab an early lead and get this one over with early. And Goran Dragic, the Dragon out of Slovenia.
What does this dragon sound like, Shaq?
Do you like the nickname?
That's how a dragon sounds? I've never met a dragon, so I didn't know. It's kind of like I don't know what a unicorn sounds like. What's a unicorn sound like? Okay. Go ahead, Shaq.
Well, anyway, he said Dragon was given to him by Steve Nash. I should know I was there because no one could pronounce the name Dragic.
It's because it's Dragic.
See? That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of great players out of Slovenia. Dragon is one of them.
I got lost very early in that conversation. I'll be the first to admit it. Here's Kevin Harlan.
The Pacers looking like they could walk straight off the bus and onto the runway. A great fashion sense on this crew. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The brilliant blue water of Miami Beach, glistening from above on a beautiful day here in South Florida. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Miami Heat as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Brogdon. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Warren in at the 3. And for the Heat, they've got Jones. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Robinson is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the 1. About this time of the year, we hear early talk about end-of-the-season awards. When you're thinking about who you'd vote for MVP or whatever, Doris, when do you start giving consideration to those topics?
You know what's fascinating, Kevin, is where all the major awards are considered, particularly the MVP, it feels like there's a narrative that develops back when the season starts. The key as a voter, I think, is to sort of eliminate the noise, look at the numbers, consider the success of teams, and make your decision from there. You've got to make sure you're really doing your research.
And sometimes, am I right, it comes down to the final couple days of the regular season before a voter like yourself knows for sure.
Kev, I have cast my MVP ballot on the last possible day in each of the last 3 years.
Wow. Brogdon kicks to Warren. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Clock at 6. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Miles Turner, the 11th pick in 2015. I think defensively probably the best player out of that class. And if you view him through that prism, you wonder if going back he might have gone top 5.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Doris, there were some medical red flags for Turner that may have caused him to slip a bit in that draft.
Yes, but I think he has alleviated any of those concerns. Credit him and the trainers for developing his core and for this young man paying the price in the weight room. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
Now here's Butler. 20 points for him last game against Utah.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Now here's Brogdon. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And here is Brogdon. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Butler, and it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
It's stolen by Lamb. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you look at Jimmy Butler. He's about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
And he makes the first. And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
No good on the second free throw. And with this summer signing of Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat demonstrating they still can lure star talent to South Beach.
The Heat back on the rise. The Butler signing sets the stage for the summer of 2021 when they should have the cap space to sign another max player.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, there's a solid handle that Jimmy Butler is working with, and his ability to create with the ball in his hands becoming special.
Locked in the pass to Sabonis. Over Jones. Sabonis, no good. The Heat trail by 5. And it's Jones, that time on the assist by Robinson. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Warren. Unloads from 13. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
That's what we call cashing in from the mid-range. T.J. Warren's been there a time or two.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by Brogdon, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Indiana called for the foul. The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
First free throw is good.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
And the Pacers, a team that generally likes to work the ball until they find what they like.
No doubt, Greg, reflected in the fact that they were 27th in field goal attempts last season, right? That's because they are so patient and so disciplined on the offensive end.
Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. We talked about the threat posed by Jimmy Butler, saying, it's incredible the work he's done to make himself such a well-rounded scorer. Kevin, they better be ready for the terror from Tomball, Texas. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, that's quick hands and a quick mind by Jimmy Butler. Creates the turnover, gets right out in transition.
Brogdon finds Turner. Warren against Butler. Back to Turner. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Heat. Earl comes in for Robinson. The Pacers also changing it up. Doug McDermott comes in for Warren. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Lamb. Outside Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. McDermott kicks to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Crowder. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now, here's McConnell after the miss from Jay Crowder. Here's Turner. Sabonis trying to get open. And once again off the mark by Indiana. There's the triple. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Here's McDermott. Pass to McConnell. Brogdon inside the line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Brogdon's got 5 points so far. Nunn passes to Butler. Second shot opportunity. And Adebayo with the nice bucket inside.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
McConnell with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Turner missed inside.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Butler on the way. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Brogdon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Of course, the game is shifting towards skill and finesse, but there are those players who thrive in this league who are like bulldozers and force the issue inside.
Well, a guy like Blake Griffin, who is such a physically gifted basketball player, enters the league as one of the great dunkers, but has now added a three-point shot, still can play bully ball. But for me, the most ferocious at-the-rim scorer and the guy who's probably most underrated aspect is his strength is the Greek freak. Giannis Antetokounmpo at the rim. Good luck and good night.
I don't know how you do it, right? I mean, how do you defend that?
Impossible.
Indeed. Now, here's Dragic. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. Olynyk, he trains the turnaround jump shot. And the Heat lead by 1.
taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Boy, Greg, neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Lets it go with the 3. Hero, no good. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The pass to Brogdon. Lets a floater go.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
And the shot goes down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pacers trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A 3 ball. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And that's 10 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Now here's Dragic. Defense is right there. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
McConnell kicks to Brogdon. Up and in on the layup. Brogdon's got it all tied up now for Indiana.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. McDermott with the steal. Now Holiday still looking for his first bucket in this one. Six on the shot clock. From about 19 feet. Good work there as it goes. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Dragic. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Passes it to Hero. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Malcolm Brogdon making highlights for the Indiana Pacers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. The trade deadline is approaching, and Jimmy Butler talked about how it feels hearing your name in trade rumors.
It's different for everybody, to tell you the truth. For me, I don't think about it because whatever's going to happen is going to happen. You go out there and control what you can control. You know, try to help your team win games, play to the best of your abilities. And if it just so happens you get traded, then you got to suit up and play for the next team.
Staying level-headed and ready for whatever's next. That's Jimmy's mindset, Greg, in a nutshell.
And it's fair to say that the level of professionalism and maturity he possesses is really impressive.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
We've got Kelly Olynyk. Dragic is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Myers Leonard. And it's Silva in at the small forward. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now, here's Olynyk. The rebound by Holiday.
And this Pacers franchise, 6 ABA championships, but none so far in the NBA.
Well, Greg, they haven't been there very much, right? Their only finals trip came back in 2000. It took a Lakers squad led by Shaq and Kobe to 6 games. But ever since, they've been chomping at the bit to try to get back.
Here's Iguodala following the score by Indiana. Inside, count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Leonard. Leonard's got his first 2 points of the night. And here are the Pacers now. And here's McConnell. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. McDermott dishes to Holiday. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Great D that time from Iguodala. Here's Dragic. Leonard the pass to Olynyk. Pass to Dragic. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Dragic. To the paint. 7-foot shot. And Olynyk with the basket on the assist from Dragic. Olynyk's got the game tied up here for the Heat. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Timeout called the Pacers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Miles Turner. He's right around 13 points a night, 9 rebounds, then just over 2 blocks. And on both ends of the floor, he's a guy they look for to take up space inside.
Well, certainly with the rebounding, with the ability to block shots, basically he does all the dirty work, so the other guys can look pretty.
Here's none, and it's Miami with another.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Lamb. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. From deep. They get it again. Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Here's none, guarded by Holiday. Takes the 13-footer. Second chance shot. None, that's good. Nunn's got 4 points this quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Greg, you have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Now here's Lamb. The 3. Indiana with a new shot clock. Shot's good by Turner.
Well, Kevin, you love the determination, right? Miles Turner effectively getting to the window and getting another opportunity.
And very much a modern offensive game for Miles Turner. Doris not a post-up guy per se.
No, he can shoot the face-up jump shot. He's exceptional at rim running. And think about his running form. This is a young man that tried to fine-tune his stride. He has become a factor now, Kev, going end to end.
The Heat have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient. Because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
That's a good way to look at it. Now here is Holiday. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Butler from outside. The rebound by Holiday. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Warren, here we go. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
Here's Nunn, guarded by Holiday. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Toronto. Here's Sabonis. It's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Jones, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Jones has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. And so Holiday will bring it up for Indiana. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
Well, Greg, I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball, too critical in today's NBA.
Heroes checked in for Miami. The Pacers also with a sub. Ogden's checked in. So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 5. And he converts the layup. Brogdon's got 14.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Hero, covered by Lamb. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Tries again. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Outside, Lamb. Five on the clock. Jones trying to get open. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut back down to 3 on the basket from Jeremy Lamb.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
Here's Nunn. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brogdon outside. Pass to Sabonis. Outside, Lamb. Jacks up a 3. Second chance effort. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Well, you love the aggressiveness of Domantas Sabonis, attacking and using his size to his advantage. Well, skill is such an important part of today's game, and that suits Domantas Sabonis just fine. This guy has great hands, can pass, and can shoot with range.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Butler.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. And the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis, Domantas was born to play this game.
I think that translates, and you see it most often in his IQ on the floor. This is a young man that thinks the game at an extraordinarily high level, and he is as fundamentally sound a guy as you'll find in the NBA.
Here's Nunn. 14 points from him the last game against Utah. Up top, Adebayo. Drains the three-pointer. Adebayo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now, here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. To the middle. Sabonis with the steal. Brogdon outside. The pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Here's Hero. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. From 12 feet out, the Pacers pull it in.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now, here's Brogdon. 16 points for him. Over in the corner, Lamb. Hits the three-point bomb. Lamb's got 9 points. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nunn, defended by Sabonis. The kick out to Crowder. Outside, Jones. Here's Hero. Good, nice job down low. Hero's got his first bucket of the night. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
So far, I love their commitment on the glass. Even when they were playing well, their rebounding remained a priority. And so far, the other side hasn't matched their efforts.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
They didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right together. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And so here is Indiana. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Sabonis and Turner up front. Jeremy Lamb out there with Brogdon. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Here's Nunn, following the score by Miles Turner. Butler against Warren. 17-foot shot on the way. And another basket for Miami.
We know this. Jimmy Butler is an accomplished mid-range shooter, and he's got a tremendous stroke.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. Outside Turner. It's Brogdon on the wing. Shot clock at 5. From deep, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Over Sabonis. The shot by Adebayo, no good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Over in the corner, Lamb. Passes to Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. Floats one. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Nunn. 12 points for him. Outside, Jones. Brogdon against Robinson. And Butler puts up a deep 3. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's Brogdon on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And denied at the rim. But they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
Miles Turner has the length and athleticism that should have the attention of the defense, guys.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. That free throw missing. So it's such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Leonard. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. McConnell scanning the floor. Pass to Holiday. Here's Leaf, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
See a good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Robinson dishes to Leonard. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Olynyk comes in for Bam Adebayo, and it's Iguodala in for Robinson.
One shot.
That free throw good from Butler.
Well, you simply must respect the intelligence and all-around skill of Jimmy Butler. This guy has become elite on both ends of the floor, and he's done it by putting in the work.
Now, here's McConnell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Turner, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Inside, Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 10 points for Jimmy Butler.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Indiana moving the ball around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And that one against the Raptors. There aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Holiday.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Dragic. Iguodala kicks to Butler. Clock at 6. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Holiday against Leonard. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 3-point lead. They host the 76ers after this game. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Pacers trail by 3. Holiday, the pass to Turner. Bounce pass from McConnell. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. And that one hits back iron.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Free throw line jump shot. And that one drops. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, guys, that's an impressive spin move there. Didn't think he had a handle like that.
And the pass to Olynyk. Pass to Dragic. Drains the 19-footer. Dragic has got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Miami.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
From 11 feet away, it's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, you look at the career of Dragic, Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Miami leading by 3. Dragic with it. He has 6. Stolen by Holiday. Down low. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Iguodala. Dragic the pass to Silver, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Holiday goes in. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Rebounded by McDermott.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Dragic. Turner inside. He's against Olynyk. The shot by Turner, no good. Miami leading by 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
And the Pacers call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
But honestly, I put my boy. Sometimes I see him now. I've been away for a while. I'm in the bed. Debate about who is the greatest. What you debate? Yeah. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. I swear that it's always something. Head out there.
I got a stacking my breath at the house next. They was he trying to sign me. They do not have the amount yet. See, I come from a place don't usually amount. They have houses across on the city. All them feel like I'm living in some. Because it's running in your mother's. Cause they young in your colors. There's no one that covers us. Pointing at you. They running for cover. The news ain't gonna cover. There's nothing to cover.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Sabonis, he's checked in for Turner. TJ Warren comes in for TJ Leaf. Justin Holiday's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for TJ McConnell. Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 16. Pass to Warren. Shoots over Crowder. And the shot by Warren, no good.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
How about Iguodala skying for the throwdown? A little throwback dunk from Andre. Go ahead.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 9 points. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Now Sabonis. He has 5. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
13 feet away. That one's not going to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And let's check out a breakdown. Looking at some stats for Warren.
And suddenly his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Now here's Iguodala. After the miss from Goran Dragic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists in the game. Brogdon outside. Pass to Sabonis. Outside Warren. 6 to shoot. And he hits the jump shot. Warren's got 6.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Dragic. 11 points in the game.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Goran Dragic. A different look for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Robinson is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And a change for the Pacers. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for McDermott. Both shots good from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. Robinson against Warren. Back to Sabonis. Outside Warren. Over Robinson. The kick out to Holiday. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside Lamb. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Lamb's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. Here's Dragic. Nice D from Warren.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's none. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Miami in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, GA, you know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Miami, they've got Robinson. Adebayo is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's none in at the 1 spot. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
Here's none. Here's the teardrop. 5 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. It's blocked. Outside, Lamb. There's the pass to Sabonis. And doors for the Pacers with Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis. Two talented young big men. Does that make it a log jam at that center position?
I don't think on the offensive end there's a problem. Both can space the floor with their shooting. Sabonis is an exceptional passer. I think the challenge is on the defensive end. And the reason being, both are exceptional defending close to the cup.
First free throw is good.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Heat leading by 10. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Nunn passes to Adebayo. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Jones checked in for Jay Crowder. Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now here's Brogdon. Passes it to Holiday. He kicks it to Warren. Shot clock at 6. Over Jones. Here's Sabonis. And he banks in the layup.
We are talking about 6'11", 240 pounds of nothing but big-time athlete. Domantas Sabonis doing work.
Here's Nunn. Dishes it to Butler. No good that time. Nice D from Sabonis. Holiday with it. Butler covering. And a wide open look for Lamb. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Nunn passes to Butler. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Jones slams it home.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Brogdon. Outside Warren. Lets it go from the wing, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Butler on the wing. Here's Nunn. Here's Jones. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now, here's Sabonis. Over Adebayo. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Sabonis. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Butler. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Nice D from Warren. Lamb against Robinson. No good from Lamb. Butler dishes to Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Derek Jones Jr. 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Indiana making some changes. Turner comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. And so Jones nails both of them. Pacers trail by 9. And here's McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. The dish to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Turner. Lets it go from 11, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Lamb against Robinson. Passes to Butler, and that's a foul. Called on T.J. Warren. That's foul number 2 for him. Pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 5. The kick outside to Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Pacers trail by 7. McConnell passes to Turner. Basket counts. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, 6'11", 255 pounds. Miles Turner using that size to his advantage.
Here's Nunn. He dishes it to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Releases from 15. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's deflected. Here's Nunn. He's covered by McConnell. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Warren. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Well, you think back to T.J. Warren and how good he has been for the last few years. And yet last season, he took a huge step forward by adding the three-pointer to his arsenal.
And he makes the first. And the way Warren improved his three-point shooting last year, Doris, was incredible.
No doubt, Kevin. This is a guy who went from below 25% the year before from distance to making over 40% of his range shots. He did all this while coming close to tripling his three-point attempts. What an improvement.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
It seems to me, guys, that T.J. Warren every year adds one more dimension to his game. We know this. This guy can play on the offensive end.
Now, here's Dragic. Outside Butler. From deep three-point range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, in this age of NBA analytics, we love layups and threes. Jimmy Butler, he'll give you both.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And it's been another dominant night on the glass for him. Some of his other numbers might change from game to game, but you know he's going to give you double-digit rebounds. It's impossible to keep him off the glass. His energy level is that good.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play, and this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
All right, David, thanks. Now a timeout called by Miami. It's Jones on the wing, defended by Sabonis. Robinson dishes to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over McConnell. And there's another one for the Heat.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Outside, Lamb. And there's the pass to Warren. And the 3 off target.
And they continue to control the glass.
Robinson against Lamb. Here's Dragic. Rebounded by Lamb. Pacers trail by 9. McConnell passes to Warren. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. The Heat leading by 9. Robinson with it. Passes it to Adebayo. Kicks it to Dragic. And the Heat, another three.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And here is Warren. After the three-pointer from Goran Dragic. Warren, good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
It's about all you can do as a defender. Warranted just that talented and has that kind of focus when necessary.
Now Butler. Adebayo down low. Turner covering. And the basket by Jones.
Timeout.
Jones has got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And the Pacers call time here. .139 left in the fourth. Now, here's Warren. Fades, and it's good, 2 points. Warren's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, I love that T.J. Warren is staying aggressive on the offensive end. Be in attack mode.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Robinson against Lamb. Here's Butler, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist, and that's 15 points for Butler.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Now, here's Warren. Dishes to Turner. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Now, here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play. On the road, at home, this is how we got to play basketball.
Jimmy, thanks for the time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Ullman, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.